guys, basically what's going on with Nepal. They recently had an earthquake, and death toll passed. I believe it's like almost 6,000 now,
Yeah.
and a lot of people missing still. But it's very important that we actually support. Don't worry about becoming a Patreon. If you got extra funds, please donate. Where a Skeptic Fan Show is actually going to donate $100 tomorrow.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was really focused on that concerned woman. She's very concerned. I think, you know what?
You're going to find out why she's concerned.
Oh, am I? Well, you know what? If it strikes me in the correct way, I think maybe the goddamn podcast might be willing to jump in there and donate to the correct cause.
There we go. You just heard it here. Goddamn podcast is also going to donate. There we
Where's
go.
Dark Nutter at? He has money.
Yeah,
He's sick.
rich fuck.
He's sick, by the way.
That Lotus of his.
He just text messaged me like 10 minutes ago. He's like, I'm listening to you guys, but I'm really sick. I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine.
He probably had to change a tire on the Lotus, so he'll be broke for a couple months.
Actually, I'll tell you exactly what he said. I don't know why I'm doing this while we have a topic thing up. He's like, I've got a fever just listening at the moment. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Does he need more cowbell?
He needs more
That's where I
cowbell.
thought you were going.
He needs more cowbell. That being said, Drew, go ahead.
I just want to mention one more thing before I start. Is you actually spelled my name in the deal as Drea. More than 4,800 people dead. More than 9,200 injured. 8 million affected across Nepal. 1 million children urgently in need of help. Those are startling numbers that indicate the scale of the devastation from the huge earthquake that struck the Himalaya nation on Saturday. And some of the grim figures are likely to get even worse as hopes of rescuing any more survivors diminish every hour. Heartbreaking scenes of suffering and loss are playing out across the shell-shocked nation as it reels from its deadliest natural disaster in more than 80 years. As the country coped with the fallout of the quake, another natural disaster struck Tuesday afternoon in popular trekking area of north of Kathmandu, and up to 200 people are feared missing as a result of the landslide, a trekking association official said.
Miley Tamang, who's sitting right there, was describing to us the moment that the earthquake struck. This is all that's left of the home that she and her husband worked their entire lives to build. When the earthquake hit, she ran out onto the balcony here, and then another tremor brought down this portion of the house. She did manage to claw herself out from underneath the rubble and crawl up the embankment. This part of the building, the roof here, collapsing entirely, trapping her daughter-in-law, who also eventually managed to get out. But this is just one example of what has happened in a village that's not even that far away from Kathmandu. This is an area that is actually accessible. What's of grave concern is what sort of similar or even worse scenes than what we're seeing here have played out in those even more remote and far-flung areas.
So there you have it, guys. Guys, if you, I know chat's down right now, but if you could please help, I will post this link in the video when it comes out tomorrow, and it's a NewYorkTimes.com link where there's multiple sites. Hit up anyone that you feel safe donating to, and please help out. It's definitely important for us to help people out there, I would say less fortunate than us, in such a catastrophic fucking situation. It's so sad. It really is. I'm like, if it ever happened to us, I'm like, we would want that kind of support also. So again, like I said earlier, Skeptic Fan Show will be donating $100 to one of the links once I figure out which one I want to donate to, and I believe TJ said goddamn podcast too, right?
I don't think I really committed to that all the way.
You did. So
no way.
Now.
I'm a pretty cheap guy. I don't know if I'm really willing to help out those in need.
He'll probably take it out of my share of the patron money.
Drew, thank you for volunteering that.
There we go.
That we appreciate that, and I will take that out of your portion, because damn, I like money, bitch. No, I'm just playing. All
right,
definitely, we will be. Of course, Drew will have to cover the larger portion of whatever we do decide, but we will donate some portion of money to this. This is disasters in need. But you got to find the right place to donate.
Correct.
You
Bingo.
can't just, like, we've heard all these stories about the Haitian earthquake and where that money is gone, and it's basically all their temporary camps that went up. That's become permanent residence for a lot of people, and they have not done with that money what they should have. So, do your due diligence, and if you don't want to donate directly through whoever, the link in the description says, find your own place that you feel comfortable donating through.
Correct. Yep.
And don't donate a few bucks, and
It helps.
it's not there to make you feel better. It's there to help people, and they need the fucking help. So
Correct. Even like $10, $20, even $5, or even $1 goes towards. I mean, like over there, medical supplies.
$1 sounds like a pretty, like, let's go
It's
for
just-
it, Drew.
it's just-
goddamn podcast is going to go ahead and double. You know what? We're going to double down $2.
$2.
Jesus.
But no,
Also,
seriously, joking aside.
we get a write
I'm
off
like-
for that, right?
I don't know if Doctors Without Borders are actually on there. I'm sure they are, but if they are, I'm probably going to hit Doctors Without Borders. But Drew, Paul,
Well,
or
if I may,
TP Jones, go
I was going
ahead.
to say, or echo the sentiments that have been made already. Look closely at who you're actually donating to and exactly what the work they're doing. And obviously, my favourite charity is MSF, Doctors Without Borders. And one of the reasons is because of something that's just been mentioned, which was the earthquake in Haiti. And MSF put out an appeal for money for that particular event. And they then realised, once they'd got people on the ground and they'd doing the work they were doing, that they didn't actually need all of the donations that had been made. And just bear this in mind and compare this with any Christian charity that you can think of. MSF sent messages to the people who had donated to Haiti and said, look, okay, we've actually got more money now than we need. We can either refund you or we will put that money to a different one of our causes. Can you imagine any Christian organization doing that? I mean, it's
I have a
Absolutely
hard time imagining
outstanding.
anyone that would donate to MSF saying, no, I'll take my money back.
I can't see it
No,
either.
I
think
fully
they're
agree,
really-
Coctopus, but the fact is that they offered them that option.
It's incredible. It is. And I think maybe the reason you don't see that from, like, Christian things is because maybe, if you did take a refund, you wouldn't get into heaven.